Hello, Danvers, and welcome to another edition of Danvers Daily. As always, I am Greg Dolan, the Executive Director here at DCAT, and my guest today is Ben Thomas, the Education Coordinator at DCAT, who just wrapped an amazing, super fun summer with our students. We just finished up our third camp this week, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. It was a different kind of camp, so we usually do a lot of studio production, but Ben, what was this one all about?
Yeah, so this camp we did was a short film camp. So I think we did one of these like a bunch of years ago. But this time we had a bunch of kids who have done the camps before and been to DCAT a bunch of times, so we tried to make it more about the minutia of filmmaking and what goes into that. So what we did was the first 2 days were the first day we wrote the script, kind of showed them the basics of how a story works and that kind of stuff, which they were surprisingly into. I wasn't sure if they were going to be
it was cool.
Super bored by that, but they liked it. And then we did pre-production, and then we filmed, and then we did post-production, and then today we watched the final product.
Yeah, the final product was cool. I snuck in, I watched it. It was very good, so maybe you can tell me a little bit of a sneak preview of what the plot is about.
So it's about, there's an amethyst. There's some discussions of whether it was a gem, amethyst, or diamond, or whatever. But in the studio, and then they split up into groups and had to face whatever obstacles they decided to face in their section of getting the amethyst.
So they had the quest to find the amethyst. Very cool. And I know you talked a little bit about it, but it's interesting. I'm always impressed with the students, what they're able to do. So making a film isn't as simple as just turning on the camera and doing it. There's obviously knowing how to operate the camera, the tripod, acting, working through things, some editing, and they do all of this stuff. They do it in a week. It's super impressive that they're able to complete a final project within 1 week. That's very, very hard to do, especially for students who don't have a lot of experience with field production. A lot of them had done studio production in the past, and this was a new skill for them, and I was super impressed. They did awesome.
Me too. It's always a thing that everybody knows how movies work, just because you've seen a million of them, but to actually break it down and talk about it in those kind of sections was really impressive that they understood, especially the screenwriting. There was a couple groups that wrote cross-cutting into their thing without knowing that they were doing it, and it was very
Super cool.
I didn't show you how to do this, but you just did it intuitively.
They're so savvy, so talented. So we're going to take a quick look at a clip. So this is one of the groups, so they all separated out to find the amethyst, and this is one group trying to find it. Let's take a look.
For my plans of world domination, and with this state-of-the-art detection device, we can tell that it's nearby.
I understand, but don't you think we're getting a little ahead of ourselves? We don't even know if the amethyst is in here.
Yeah, Adam has a point.
What did you say? Do you dare defy me?
Go.
No, Master, we would never dare to. Okay, good.
I think Jeff is getting a bit too power hungry.
I agree, my friend. He's too obsessed with that diamond. He's just not the same.
Well,
Anyways, politics.
What are you dimwits blabbering about? Get to work now! Like I care. Huh? What's this?
here's what I found.
Huh? What is it?
Look at this beauty.
Whoa.
Hey, I
We
found a
found
diamond!
it! What is it, Master?
On the radar it says, they're both fake!
Then
Who
who
has
has
the
the
diamonds?
Audible gasp!
Excellent job putting that together. They were great. Thanks, Jeff Bennett and Adam. That was fun. You get a little sense of it. So there were two other groups that did kind of the similar thing where they were hunting around the office. They did all the scripting, acting, camera work. It's great. They did a great job.
Yep, they seem to have fun. So,
And I will say stay tuned. There's some programming coming up. The school year is about to begin. So we'll be doing after-school programs at the elementary schools. We'll be doing after-school program here.
Yep.
and camps over school breaks.
Yep.
And all those sorts of things. So be on the lookout. It's exciting. It's a fun thing to do. If your student is technically inclined, if you know someone who would like to do these things, likes to act, it's sort of a place to do all those things. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Greg Dolan. It's been nice spending time with you. Have a great weekend.